Hello, namaskar, satriyakaal, and salam to everyone, and welcome again to Captain Classes. I hope you have seen all the videos, all the previous videos which I have uploaded, and the last video regarding weather deviation. I hope you guys have seen that video, and also I think you have subscribed the channel Captain Classes. So today I'm going to discussing about phonetics which we used during RT, while doing RT, and you can see I have written all the alphabets. You can see from A to Z, and what we transmit in case of A, B, C, D and all. I have written the word also. So let's start from A. So this is A. A stands for alpha. So if in case you see A, so you have to say alpha. B for Bravo, C for Charlie, or you can say Charlie. So D for Delta, E for Echo, F for Foxtrot, G for Golf, H for Hotel, I for India, J for Juliet, K for Kilo, and L for Lima. And then we go to Mike, which is M for Mike, N for November, O for Oscar, P for Papa, Q for Quebec, R for Romeo, S for Sierra, T for Tango, U for Uniform, V for Victor, and W for Whiskey. Yeah, X for X-ray, Y for Yankee, Z for Zulu. So this is the total alphabets, and the phonetics we can use. If you want to download, then you can easily search on Google saying phonetics, and you'll find all the phonetics for alphabet. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Okay, now we will be discussing about the numbers, how to transmit a number in case of RT. So I have taken all the examples, and most of them are covering all the numbers, and you can at least you can have an idea about how to transmit and when to transmit what. So let's start from the numbers. So it is 1 is for 1, or you can say WUN is also 1. So the 2 is 2, 3 is 3 or tree. For better pronunciation it is tree, and otherwise you can say 3. Or 4 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So as you can see, we are not saying 9, we are saying 9. So just keep this thing in mind. Wherever 9 comes, you don't have to say 9, it should be 9. Otherwise the examiner may deduct, or obviously he will deduct marks, because it is very important. Okay, next, and you can see the point dot, we say it is a decimal. So this is the decimal. And if you see, okay, now let's come on to hundred and thousands. Suppose any digit is there and 2 zeros are there afterwards, then we have to say 100. And if one digit is there and then 3 zeros are there, then we can say 1000 or 1000. So example, I have taken 23. We normally say 23, but in RT we'll say 23. Normally we'll say 45, but in RT we'll say 45. Normally we'll say 600, in RT also we will say 600. And 650 we say, and in RT also we will say 600. Sorry, in RT we'll say 650. And in 7000 you can say, normally we'll say 7000, in RT also we'll say 7000. 7600, in RT also we'll say 7600. When it comes 7650, we'll say 7650. We don't have 50 in our RT language, so because of that we have to say 7650. Then it is 23,000, so we are saying 23,000. And then it is 23,500, so then we'll say 23,500. And the last is 23540, means 23,540. We will say 23540. So this is how and this is all the examples I've taken, and this is the numbers how we have to transmit. And let's move on to the next thing. So now these are the other datas in which we have to use numbers. So I'll use the left hand side for the datas, and I'll use the right hand side for RT thing, means how we have to transmit. So you can see the first one is wind direction and speed. It says 300 degrees 90 knots, the first one, and in transmission we have to say wind 200 degrees 90 knots. So you can see how we are transmitting. And the second is 450, means 450 degrees 25 knots, gusting 30 knots. So we'll say wind 450 degrees 25 knots, gusting 30 knots. Same in second, the transponder. So transponder, you can say it is 4506, and we are saying squawk 4506. So squawk is the word we have to use if in case we are transmitting transponder code. And runway 27 is the runway, so we have to transmit it as runway 27. Our Romeo Whiskey Yankee is the short form for runway. Then it is altimeter settings, and it says 1010, and we can say QNH. The altimeter setting is generally we use it as QNH, and we have to say QNH 1010. Altitude, it is 800, and we'll say 800 because both the last digits are one sentence is 00, so we can use 800. So in this case we can use. And the cloud height is 4600. Here also we can use 4600 because the last two digits are 00. If in case it is not, then we have to use the letters, means numbers we'll be transmitting. So then next is visibility, which is 1200. So that also we will, but as a suffix we will use visibility and 1200. Next is runway visual range 1800. We'll be using RVR, which is the short form for runway visual range, and we'll say 1800. In these all case you can see last two digits are 00, so we are using 100 and 1000. So if in case last two or three digits are not 0, so we have to give each and every number a name, means we have to transmit each and every number separately. So this is how all the other datas are, and I hope this is beneficial, and let's move on to the next point. Now these are the other datas. Two datas were left, which were flight level and frequencies, and so we'll discuss flight levels and the frequencies now here. So you can see flight levels are written on the left side, and the transmission part is written on the right side. So it is flight level. The first one is flight level FL 250, and we'll transmit it as flight level 250. The second one is FL 300. We will transmit it as flight level 300. Now we'll come on to frequency. You can see the frequency is 118.000, or you can say 118.000, and we will transmit it as 118.0. Now the next is 118.005. We will transmit it as 118.005. Then the third is, you can it is 118.010, so we will transmit it as 118.010. Then is 118.025, then we will transmit it as 118.2025, correction 025. And the last is 118.100, we will transmit it as 118.1. So this is how frequencies and flight levels will be there. And let's move on to the airline and designator and their call sign. So we will till now we have seen the flight number, or you can say the aircraft registration we have used in the examples, but sometimes you can get flight numbers also. So how to identify which airline it is, and what are the designator. So you will find the RT designator as the flight number, and then after the RT designator you will be finding a number which identifies the flight number. So if it is Air India, it will be written AI 102 for example. So it will be written AI for 102. So we have to transmit like Air India 102. So you can see I have written all the airlines, almost all. So you can see the first is Air India, the RT designator is AI, and we will say Air India. And then the second is Indigo, and RT designator is 6 Eco, and we will say I Fly. Third is Jet Airways, RT designator is 9 Whiskey, and we will say on RT Jet. SpiceJet is having RT designator Sierra Golf, and we will say Spice. Go Air is having RT designator of Golf 8, and we will say Go Air. Vistara is having a UK RT designator, and we'll say Vistara. Jetlight is having RT designator S2 Sierra 2, and we will say on RT Light Jet. Last one is Kingfisher, and the RT designator, though it is this airline is not working, but still just for additional knowledge I am giving this Kingfisher also. So it is RT designator and RT call sign is Kingfish Air. So this is all the remaining part which were left. All the parts have been discussed now. So from here you can understand why I am using flight level, why I am saying flight level 250. This is the proper word to say. There is a proper way to say or transmit everything: frequency, flight levels, RVR, visual range and visibility, cloud height, altitude, everything. There is a very fixed transmission funde. So we have to follow those funda and then we have to transmit. So these are the things which are the basic things I wanted to tell you guys, but I was skipping this from a while. So these are the things you have to learn, and you have to make your habit that this is the way you have to transmit all the things. So please learn all these things and make sure in the next examples and next videos or whatever you do, you have to follow these things positively. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video is informative, and in case you like this video, please give a like, share and comment on the video. If you have any suggestion, please share with us, and please don't forget to subscribe Captain Classes. Thank you so much. Fly high.